stream. Yeah, that's not really my thing. And I suspect no one will show up, and this wacky test will be awkward. Anyway, I just wanted to post a life update. Maybe to just hold myself account to the reality that is life. I'm taking some time off of work, burnt out a little bit by sort of overexerting myself and trying to do too much. And trying to renegotiate my relationship to social media, as I will forever do until the day I die, I guess. I am, I think, coming to terms with what it means to be a creator in an algorithmically driven world, as well as a creator who is a person of color. Hi, you are viewing this. This is weird. I've never done this live thing, and there's literally a person watching me, like right now. There are 3 people watching me. This is so bizarre. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm taking time off. It was weird. It started off with me getting COVID, actually. So when I had COVID, I had to sit in my basement because the rest of my family did not have COVID. And so I had to isolate from them for 10 days. And that was actually coincident with the time I took to, when my time off from work started. And it got my mind thinking a lot of wacky things, as one has fever dreams, or I guess COVID dreams in my case. And I started working on some thinking around like hand movement stuff and computer vision things. And one of the things that I eventually did is I ended up going into a Discord server that I had found a while ago for glovers. Gloving, for those of you... Wow, this is really bizarre. There are 4 people watching, and this is all very new to me. But for any of you who don't know, gloving is a form of dance where you have LEDs on your fingertips, and you wiggle them around to music, as all dance is, often like right in front of someone else's face. But in this case, or often also in front of a camera. And I thought, well, these LEDs are so interesting in that they are usually not at all synced to camera frame rates, but one could do some really crazy, wild stuff if you synced LEDs to camera frame rates. The networking and latency and stuff like that is really complicated because the frequency of these LEDs is super high. So if you wanted to do that, it would be really bizarre. Anyway, I got my mind thinking more and more on all that stuff, and eventually got my mind thinking too, well, what would it be if there was like a rhythm game where you had your fingers coated in certain colors or something? And then if my finger were like this, maybe like I would have to like watch a camera and map my fingers to certain locations. And hit those sequences like a conventional rhythm game. So this will be like, so I'm thinking about, well, maybe I can use some of my time off from work to develop this a little bit further, but I don't exactly know what my next spike would be, because I'm clearly not going to be able to develop a full game, a complete kit and caboodle, front to back game on all that, so I won't do that. But I might be able to develop some sort of prototype, or might be able to develop some sort of experience to just test out the idea, similar to experience that I have called ASDF JKL Semi. Now, ASDF JKL Semi is like this web-based, it's YouTube-based rhythm game. If you want to search for it, you have to search ASDF JKL SEMI. You can't have the evolution of that. Maybe I could do that for some sort of computer vision where not only do you have people go to URL, but you also have them put like fingernail polish on or something, or like get some gloves that with like fingertips of certain colors. Yeah. Anyway, so that's sort of like where my brain is these days. But I'm trying to not burn out on that. That is like the main goal for me, is not burn out on that as well. So that's where I'm at. I don't know if I will be using this YouTube live feature thing ever again. It is interesting. It's It's a little wild to think that there are literally people watching right now, probably commenting awful things, maybe. And also, uh, to get this sense that this parasocial relationship is like really, hi there, I'm in Seattle and you're wherever watching me. I don't know, message me, hit me up in comments or whatever. I don't exactly know how this comments thing works. Oh, quality's bad. Yeah, that probably is gonna be bad because I'm just on like my network. Good to know. I wonder if there's any other chat things. No, that's it. Wow. And then to think that this is going to be held in perpetuity. Well, thank you all for being, by you all, I mean the people watching, the two people watching, for being my guinea pigs and joining me. I'm glad to be 6 minutes more fluent than I was a moment ago in how YouTube Live works. I don't know, I guess I say like and subscribe.